There you go. Give me one more. Ah! Come on.
On September 9th, 2024, the music world was abuzz after Kendrick Lamar was announced as the headliner for the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show. While fans celebrated, Nicki Minaj ignited a firestorm on Twitter with a string of scathing comments aimed at an unnamed figure who was widely assumed to be Jay-Z. She labeled him spiteful, evil, disgusting, and, in her final jab, outright ugly. Birdman, not one to shy away from drama, chimed in with his own cryptic but pointed remarks. While many speculated that their tirades were prompted by the Super Bowl announcement, the reality pointed to a long-standing underlying tension dating back over 15 years. The feud traces its roots to a long-standing rivalry intertwined with hip-hop's competitive...
Two more. Just like that. You ready?
Spirit. In an old interview, Birdman openly dismissed Jay-Z's title as the top MC, asserting that Lil Wayne, his protege, was superior both lyrically and financially. Wayne does the most, makes the most, and no one can touch him, Birdman declared. When asked how Jay-Z might feel about such comments, Jay brushed them off, emphasizing that lyrical superiority is subjective. As for financial claims, he coolly suggested they compare bank accounts, stating, "Put it up if you're that confident." This back and forth took an even sharper turn when Jay-Z released Ham with Kanye West, which many interpreted as a veiled shot at Birdman. The line about baby money seemed to mock Birdman's financial status, sparking further friction. Birdman retorted, dismissing the jab as petty and insisting his wealth and empire were undeniable. The roots of this tension can be traced back to 2003, when Jay-Z announced his initial retirement after the Black Album, declaring himself the best rapper alive. Around the same time, a young Lil Wayne, rising rapidly through the ranks, began staking his claim as the next great rapper. Despite looking up to Jay-Z early in his career, evident in mixtape tracks where Wayne rapped over Jay-Z's beats, the competitive nature of hip-hop took hold. Lil Wayne's first overt challenge came on Bring It Back, the lead single from his Thaw Carter album, where subtle lines hinted at a shift in power dynamics. Fast forward to today, and the fiery tweets exchanged between Nicki Minaj and Birdman suggest that the animosity between key figures in hip-hop hasn't dissipated. Whether fueled by the recent Super Bowl spotlight on Kendrick Lamar or the enduring competitive legacy of their respective camps, the tension between these hip-hop titans continues to simmer. This is a stark as Lil Wayne's career soared, so did the rivalry. Wayne's meteoric rise in the mid-2000s solidified him as a formidable force in hip-hop, with Birdman backing him at every step. Despite the apparent tension, Jay-Z largely kept his responses measured, often dismissing the rivalry as more about perspectives than hard feelings. Reminder of how old rivalries can linger beneath the surface, shaping new narratives and reigniting conflicts that were thought to have been left in the past. Lil Wayne's rise to prominence in the hip-hop world was meteoric. From his early days with the Hot Boys to his breakout as a solo artist, Wayne consistently demonstrated the talent, charisma, and work ethic required to dominate the genre. His declaration as the best rapper alive since the best rapper retired wasn't just braggadocio, it was a claim backed by his work on Thaw Carter, an album that was both a commercial juggernaut and a critical darling. The project cemented Wayne's position as a leader of his generation, and its success marked the fulfillment of his contract with Cash Money Records. This milestone presented Wayne with a new crossroads. He was now a free agent, a rarity for an artist of his caliber in the mid-2000s. Naturally, the prospect of signing Wayne attracted interest from the biggest names in the industry. Among them was Jay-Z, a rap icon and the then president of Def Jam Records. Jay's interest in Wayne extended beyond the business realm. It was rooted in genuine respect for his artistry. As a courtesy, Jay informed Birdman, Wayne's mentor and the head of Cash Money, of his intention to approach Wayne, a gesture that underscored the weight of their relationship. Negotiations between Wayne and Jay-Z were a significant moment in hip-hop history, yet they ultimately fell through. Wayne later reflected on the talks, describing them with a sense of pride and regret. While the specifics of their disagreements were never fully disclosed, it was clear that both men had strong, uncompromising visions. Wayne likened the meeting to a historic summit, suggesting that a conversation between two powerhouses like himself and Jay-Z carried the potential to alter the course of the industry. Despite the allure of joining forces with Jay-Z, Wayne opted to re-sign with Cash Money in February 2005, reaffirming his loyalty to Birdman and the label that had been his home since the beginning of his career. On the album's lead single, Show Me What You Got, Jay referred to himself as the Michael Jordan of recording, an audacious. By 2006, the dynamics of the rap game shifted dramatically. Less than 5 years after his self-imposed retirement, Jay-Z announced his return to music with the album Kingdom Come. The announcement sent shockwaves through the industry, as many had viewed Jay's retirement as final. Jay wasted no time reclaiming his throne, using Kingdom Come to reassert his dominance and solidify his legacy. His claim that implied his position was unassailable. The album's title track went further, with Jay positioning himself as the savior of hip-hop. This was a provocative assertion that suggested the genre had stagnated in his absence. While fans and critics debated the validity of his claims, Jay's lyrics carried an undercurrent of rivalry, particularly with one of rap's brightest rising stars, Lil Wayne. On the song Trouble, Jay took subtle jabs at an unnamed rapper, repeatedly using the diminutive Lil, and slyly referencing hustling with their pop. For many listeners, the target was unmistakable. Jay was calling out Wayne, and by extension Birdman, Wayne's father figure and mentor. Wayne didn't take the subliminal shots lightly. In December 2006, he responded on a mixtape track that showcased his razor-sharp lyricism and strategic brilliance. Choosing the same beat Jay-Z had used for Kingdom Come, Wayne turned the tables, making a bold statement that directly challenged Jay's self-comparison to Michael Jordan. In his rebuttal, Wayne declared himself the LeBron James or Kobe Bryant of recording, signifying that he was the future of hip-hop, much like LeBron and Kobe had become successors to Jordan in basketball. Wayne's lyrics went beyond simple braggadocio. They were a declaration of independence and innovation. Lines like, "I have no brain," "We are not the same," "I'm a Martian," underscored his otherworldly creativity and refusal to conform. His response was not just a rebuttal, but a proclamation of his readiness to carry hip-hop into a new era. By reworking Jay's beat, Wayne displayed his ingenuity, proving that he could not only match but elevate the conversation. The exchange between Jay-Z and Lil Wayne exemplified the competitive spirit that defines hip-hop. Their rivalry wasn't just a clash of egos, it was a battle of ideologies, styles, and generations. Jay represented the old guard, a titan of the industry whose influence was unparalleled. Wayne, on the other hand, was the new wave, a daring innovator who blurred the lines between rap and other musical genres. Lil Wayne evolved, fueled by their competitive natures and the ever-shifting landscape of hip-hop. While they rarely engaged in direct conflict, the undertones of their music often revealed a deeper struggle for supremacy. For Wayne, every track and mixtape was an opportunity to prove that he wasn't just following in Jay's footsteps, but carving a path entirely his own. For Jay, his return was a testament to his staying power and his ability to adapt to a rapidly changing industry. Today, their rivalry is remembered not just as a clash of egos, but as a defining moment in hip-hop history. It underscored the genre's competitive spirit and highlighted the relentless pursuit of greatness that drives its biggest stars. In their own ways, both Jay-Z and Lil Wayne cemented their legacies, ensuring their names would be forever linked in the annals of music history. While the question of who holds the title of Best Rapper Alive remains subjective, their contributions to the culture are undeniable.